How's it going, guys and girls? Tog Jamie here, back with another video, back with Talents Explained. We're doing the Cold Mage today. He or she, we never know, or they, are a original troop that you get on Rush Royale, and they've now got talents. I mean, they've had talents for a while, but I'm now getting around to showing you the talents. What the Cold Mage does is he slows troops down one at a time. He'll hit them and they'll be much slower, as you can see there. Just to show you on the knowledge base, the Cold Mage attacks the very first target on the path. The Cold Mage attacks have a slowing effect on monsters. The maximum slowing effect is 50%. Once the number is reached, the Cold Mage switches to its next target. So it can slow monsters down by half speed, and then he moves on to the next things. Anyway, moving on to the talents. We have got some nice talents here, and he can be very useful for them decks when you're trying to just mess with your opponent a little bit, and you'll see that throughout. But he also does help, damage decks as well, but not as much. So starting off with his talents that you unlock at level 9, we have got Deep Freeze, which every 15 attacks, the Cold Mage freezes monsters for 4 seconds. This effect activates once. So basically, it will only happen once per monster. So if he hits a monster 15 times, then it will freeze for 4 seconds, Or every 15 hits on monsters, then one of them will freeze for 4 seconds. But it can't happen to the same monster. And then, or vice versa, you've got Fierce Cold. Slows the target by an additional 5% on top of the max amount. So, as we saw previously, 50% was the 50% was the max amount. And this puts it up by another 5%. So it goes up to 55%. It makes a difference. It slows them down. But personally, guys, on this one, I'd use this. 4 seconds is quite a long time in Rush Royale, especially against a boss or something like that. So yeah. So moving on to the talents that you unlock at level 11. Heat Leak. When a Cold Mage merges, a random unit on the opponent field freezes for 6 seconds. Duration increases with the merge mate. So the higher merge that your Ice Mage is, the higher, or Cold Mage, sorry, the higher amount of time that the unit will freeze for. Very useful. This is one of the better ones, especially again when you're trying to mess with your opponent. Like I said, freezing one of their units for 6 seconds could do a lot of damage. It works nicely against Hunter decks if you get their Hunter pause for a while. Blade Dancer, Cultist, all the decks really. It can do really well if the right unit gets frozen. And then Flash of Frost. When the Cold Mage merges, 3 monsters on the path are slowed by the maximum amount. The number of monsters increases based on the Cold Mage merge rank. Now, if you want to use him in co-op mode, it makes sense to use this one, as this mode, this Heat Leak is for PvP against your opponent. Other than that though, guys, Heat Leak is definitely the way to go. It does just do that little bit more for you than the Flash of Frost would. Moving on to the level 13 talents, we have got Blizzard. Has a 7% chance on the attack to affect the target with a blizzard, slowing monsters in the area. Now, for those of you who have used Frost, it slows monsters, a whole load of monsters down. It's kind of like this, but in a smaller area. So yeah, it does have its impact. You're slowing a lot of monsters down. But the one that I would use, and the reason I would use this is once I'm at level 15, you'll see in a minute. Cracking Ice. Frozen targets with health below 30% take 20% more damage. Now this means that you're going to be able to kill them off a lot faster. Say you've got your Brawler decks or something like that where you get the Ice Mage with. Once they get below that 30% damage, they're just going to take that little bit more and go that little bit quicker. Which is very, very useful. And on top of that, Deadly Cold. Frozen targets die if their health drops below 5%. So you merge this up. From 35 to 5%, they're taking 20% more damage, and then they're just dead. So it's a really nice combo that you can use. Overall, the Cold Mage is one of the first troops, I believe, that got talents, and he is good. His talents are modest. I would say there are troops that have better talents out there if you're looking to know where to spend your magic cores. But like I say, the Cold Mage, he definitely does have some benefits if he is the kind of troop that you use in your decks. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you have enjoyed, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new. It massively helps me out. And until then, I'll see you all next time. Peace!